Welcome to Centrist Nation. We have Mahdi Amin with us, the advisor to acting chairman of BNP. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So the first thing I'd like to ask, I'm asking everyone, how have your experience been so far in the summit?
It's been incredible. Whichever government is in power, it's our common responsibility to work for the interest of our nation. We all want to see foreign investors coming in, pouring the country with their investments, institutionalizing more businesses, creating more jobs, ensuring we have more exports, we are earning more foreign currencies. That's a common goal. So we, as the largest political party in the country, many of the investors are interested to meet us. They treat us as the next government in line. So we are happy to meet with the investors, sharing our policies with them, and doing the very best that we can in this common ground to help the country's economy move forward.
So I've had the opportunity to look through the proposals already, and I'd like to go into some detailed question. But first, I'd like to ask you, what is the role you are aiming to play in this summit? Because you have attended several meetings with several investors. So what is your role in this conference?
Many of the potential investors want to see whether there is a continuity of policies. We assure them if the policies are right, those are for the interest of the country. Those are here to create jobs and to ensure more investments are coming in, which can ensure creating accountability and good governance. All these policies will stay if the BNP government comes. So we are committed to ensure the policy continuation is there. And most importantly, the good policies will make sure those are implemented through good governance, transparency, and accountability. So potential investors want to see and want to speak with us how an elected government that comes in Bangladesh will run the country, and whether the investment climate will be more favorable, and whether their investments will be protected by law through the public institutions. And we're assuring them, sharing our policy proposals. We are taking them through the journey that we have, the historic achievements of previous BNP governments, and the futuristic policies that we have to ensure there is a rules-based society we create together, and we give them a platform, an industrial ecosystem where they can actually invest with comfort. And there is a big market to access here. The domestic market potential is also for them to explore. And we, as a political party, will make sure the good governance, the rule-based community that we create is favorable for them to invest and create jobs.
So, of course, BNP aims to increase foreign investment, but how have the investors responded so far?
They are pretty enthusiastic. We shared with them our historic policies. We've shared with them our futuristic policies. If you go by the history, the most economic liberalization, the deregulation, the privatization, all this happened during the time when President Ziaur Rahman and Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia ran the country. That history stays with us. We saw a lot of public-private partnership, joint venture projects, foreign direct investment in previous BNP governments, and that legacy will be the cornerstone of future BNP government if people elect us to run the government. So we have shared with them the policies that we have. That includes one-stop solution for company registration, where they will have a captain assigned from BIDA. So each company that will enter in Bangladesh will have an assigned personnel from the government who will take them from inception to production of that company. On top of that, we would provide them a one-stop solution that will include their name registration, company registration in the joint stock, banking purpose, and all this work, which will be streamlined together. We want to ensure that they have fund repatriation, which has been an issue for a long time. So both fund coming and going in between Bangladesh has long been an issue. So we want to ensure that they can take their dividend through a clear and transparent banking channel. So the fund repatriation is one of the cornerstone of future BNP policies. There has been issues with mergers and acquisitions. We want to upgrade those laws. Many of the firms are interested to see how we protect their digital and physical assets in terms of copyright. It could be patent, it could be the investment. So we have assured them, and we have shared some of the policies that we have moving forward, how we could ensure that their investments are secured here, both online and offline physically. And also, we want to create a platform through which the investors, especially for private equity, for joint venture, for venture capital, they can ensure there is a safe exit when they want. So those formulas we have to come up with. Also, there are investors from different sectors with tailor-made, customized requirements. Not all investors have the same priorities. Some of them may require technical manpower, where they are looking for a skill set among thousands of people to get the industry running. So we are speaking with them how we can customize that and how we can provide them with the particular human resource development, with that skill set, with the technicalities they need. There are some investors who want land in a particular area. It could be coastal area, it could be a particular industrial belt, it could be near the port. So we are talking with them how we can make it easy for them to get that land access, how the government institutions can support them to ensure there is less bureaucracy, how we can manage the red tape that has been a historic problem in Bangladesh, how we can institutionalize and democratize our institutions so the investors are actually empowered rather than getting hindered along the way. Many of the industries also want to see a transparent banking process through which they can pay their workers, they can pay their staff. Let's say for a payment method like PayPal, we're discussing with that how we can introduce those payment methods in Bangladesh in the longest period of time. So all these we have discussed with them, and we are committed to ensure that the democracy we are looking for. Our main goal is simple. We want to create an ecosystem that will institutionalize more businesses, that will create more jobs, that will ensure we have more exports, and most importantly, we can grow the GDP and we can take Bangladesh together to as a unified country where we have a thriving economy based on FDI.
I'm so glad you brought up PayPal because I wanted to know what are some of the hurdles on the end of government when it comes to having a payment gateway like PayPal or Payoneer in Bangladesh?
I think it's just good governance. Whenever you have a transparent government who wants to run the country in an accountable way, these payment gateways are helpful. But when there is a government which relies on money laundering, which relies on various mega projects for mega corruption, those are actually holding them back. So we as a government committed to reduce corruption as much as possible as a cornerstone of our policy making, as a potential government who will put rule of law as a principle of our banking to make it more transparent. We hope we'll be in a position to ensure that PayPal and other payment gateways are introduced in Bangladesh, and through which we'll also have a huge freelancing and outsourcing opportunity. People will be more empowered to do data processing jobs, call centers, many other technical outsourcing jobs. That is also interrelated with the FDI. And we hope Bangladesh will become a technologically new economic hub in this world. Thank you.
Well, I share the same expectations for Bangladesh. Thank you so much, Mahdi Amin, for your time. You've been very busy and you still answered some of our questions. Thank you very much.
You are most welcome. It's a pleasure. Thanks a lot. Take care.